Hello, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely beautiful. I thought it was just absolutely beautiful. Um, what can I say? The whole thing about the life belt, I that was a great metaphor. I love the speech. I think it struck just the right tone. Um, you know, I I feel like as someone who has watched Harry grow up, it's just almost hard to envision him as turning into this elder statesman. Mostly because if he's older, that means I'm older. But I thought it was just amazing. Let me play that one more time, just in case you guys were watching the speech and you missed the entrance that the Sussexes made at the time they arrived. I'm going to play that for you guys one more time. Let me just take care of one little bit of business here, and then I'll play that again. But yeah, it was everything that I wanted it to be. um, I mean, it's just like I'm thinking to myself, there's our little Harry. There's our little Harry. He's not so little anymore. I mean, he's this phenomenal adult person who just happens to. Uh-oh, there's a little echo there. Sorry about that. But there he is, this phenomenal adult person. He's not that little kid anymore, and he's on the stage at the United Nations, um, the same as the Duchess of Sussex was able to do. I believe it was back in 2015. Um, I am just awed. I'm awed by it. I love it. It was everything that I wanted it to be. Hello, welcome. Hi, Connie Balmer. Hello, Eileen Moore. Hello. That speech just gave me my life. What could I say? Um, let's see. Okay, and I'll do that. So I'm letting our friends on Twitter know that we're here, and I just need to do one more. Okay, now streaming, and I am going to take some. If you like to give your reaction to the speech, that is everybody but the derangers, because I'm sure they are on the warpath right now, because everything went so much better than anybody could have ever imagined. Well, actually, let me not say that. We all know that it was going to go fantastic. So, okay. So let me do this. Okay, as promised, I'm going to play the entrance to the United Nations again. Welcome, you guys. Here we go. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to see if I can share some parts of the speech with you. So while that's going on, please let me get the link. Let me get the link so you guys can share your reactions directly with us. And please leave your comments to just a minute or less. Please leave your comments to just a minute or less. So if there are throngs of people trying to get through, and let's hope there are, that they will also have their chance to react. Okay, and I am going to pin that to the conversation. There we go. It is pinned to the conversation. So when you are oh, and please make sure you turn the sound down. Use a headphone if you have one, or ear jack, earbud, whatever you call it. Try to use that if you have one. In the meantime, I am going to bring up a couple slides from today. Just a couple slides from today, and I will share that. Of course, there's not a lot of them, but if there are some more that comes through, I am going to also scan the social media to see what I can lift from there. But what an exciting day! All right, so got a lot going on, got a lot going on. But hello, skeptical maiden. Let me see. Hello, Baron. Wasn't Oh, okay. We have one person already. Janet Bell. Janet. What is it? Janine Bell. I don't recognize your name. Please tell me you're not a deranger. Otherwise, we may have to get rid of you very quick. So, are you a deranger? Shake your head, yes or no. You're not? Okay, go on. Please give us your reaction.
Fantastic. It was absolutely beautiful, well done, well thought out. And he did his mother, Mandela, his wife, and his children. So it was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to imagine you watched Harry grow up. What was your
Yes.
reaction seeing him there?
So beautiful. He's taken on his mum's work and he's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I think he really embodies the Princess of Wales legacy. I mean, the People's Princess. I have to get more acquainted with calling her the People's Princess because absolutely, I think he has managed to carve out a niche of his own in terms of doing public service, and then at the same time, he's also been able to um, maintain and even stay in contact with a lot of the people that his mother was working with in the past. And so now there he is, I guess, stepping in her shoes, for lack of a better word, and doing an amazing job of it.
Definitely.
Oh,
Definitely
so
he's
how's your
doing.
day so far? How's
Well,
your day so far?
it's actually night here where um it's 20 past 11 here.
Are you keeping nice and cool and hydrated?
Yeah, we're in Australia, so it's
Okay.
a lot cooler.
Okay. Yeah, because it's your winter time, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. Thank you for joining in with us. If you want to hang out, go ahead. I'm going to ask Kat Harlem to tell us what you think about today's speech.
I'll leave you and so that other people can come in.
Okay. Thank you so much, Janine Bell. Thank you.
Bye.
And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Kat Harlem, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Baron.
Hi. Please share with us.
I absolutely loved it. What I really enjoyed about it, I watched Harry grow up. I really did, and I knew about Diana and all that. But what I really liked about his speech is you could see the growth of him from when he was a teenager to now, being a grown man who has been through some things, and you could see his humanitarian, and that's what I actually really loved about the speech. And he really, really connected it to Mandela, his past, Harry, his past, the present, and where things are going now. That is what I love the most about the speech, and I thought it was right on point.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. When I heard him say that he was not a perfect man, do you
Hmm.
think that that is like, and gives us an idea about some of the things that he's going to approach in his up and coming book?
I think some things. When it comes to his book, I I don't feel like it's going to be this salacious book that everybody think it is. I think it is going to address some of the things he went through and mistakes that he's made along the way.
Mhm.
That's what I think he's going to
Exactly.
really talk about. I don't think he's going to be focusing, on all the things about his family. There are going to be things
Right.
where they impacted his life, but yes, I absolutely think he's going to address some of those things and how he got through those things and it got him to where he is today.
Mhm. Mhm. That's what I'm thinking, and you know, um, it's not to say that he's putting himself on par with any other person,
Hmm.
but as a person who is capable of greatness, these are often flawed people who have done some extraordinary things. And so that's exactly the message that Nelson Mandela tried to convey to people is that you don't have to do perfect to do good things. And so I think
Exactly.
that by him saying that, it was kind of letting us know that yes, I know I'm not this perfect person, and I know that I've done some mistakes in the past that and he'll have a chance to say that for himself. I'm not even going to try to articulate that because it's not my place to do that. He has his own voice. He's away from
Hmm.
the institution, and he will have a chance to set the record straight. But I don't think the book is going to be some type of attack upon this person or that person. It's just the haters and the derangers want to hear that, and of course, it sells those rags, and it's
Right.
going to be totally opposite of that. I think the speech struck just the right note.
I agree.
It even exceeded my expectation. I felt this power emanating from him up there, but yet this very approachable,
Right.
very humane person, sharing his heartfelt thoughts about being able to help perpetuate the work that was started so long ago by great people like Nelson Mandela and so many other of these global figures that are like icons to us these days. So someone
Exactly.
else just tried Emerald Derek. Device is not connected. I see you just tried to chime in, and that did not work out. So if you want to try again, but it says they will need to connect their mic slash cam before you can add them to the stream. And then we have a Kim, KYM. Kim, we are going to be I don't want to have to change the settings to avoid people today. But if you are that person, we will, probably send you away really fast. So here's your opportunity. Go for it. You're on. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
Yes, what would you like to share? Okay, Kim, we're all right. That person is gone. Well, okay, so maybe we just dodged one. I don't know. I'm looking at names, and when I see someone that I don't recognize, and I don't want to discourage anyone from sharing their thoughts about today, but okay, there you go, Emerald. Hello,
Hello, hello,
Emerald. Are
hello,
you there?
Baron. I'm right here, Baron. I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
burst.
Welcome to Royal Sussex.
Thank you, and I'm bursting with pride.
Oh, I'm so glad to
I'm
hear
so,
that.
it's amazing to see Harry come from the young, little boy, actually, little boy, young man through his rough times. He's done the work. He's done the work. He's come out victorious. And having such a powerful, successful woman at his side has made him really into a true a true man as such. I was really, really impressed with his speech. He tied everything in, youth,
Yes.
prison. He just brought everything together. And it takes a lot to do that. It takes a lot to bring it all to one reasoning and everybody could understand. He has really
Mm-hmm.
grown. He has grown. He has grown. I was blocking the haters left and right, but at the same time, I was listening to the speech. Harry has done well. He has done well. He's been a successful young man. He's a proud husband and father, And we really, really have to applaud him for the life that he lived. He lived a privileged life, as we all know, but he has come out victorious. And he has seen both sides now. He has seen the other world, and now he's seen our world. And he's really
Mm-hmm.
appreciating it. He's appreciating it. And I think we need to applaud him. We need to applaud him for that. And Meghan, of course, because Meghan is right there backing her husband all the way. So we really, really need to take time and understand that, you could grow, you could live one life, but you can also understand, appreciate, and really be grateful for everybody. He encompasses everybody. This man, he loves Africa. He said it. He loves Africa. He found his soulmate in Africa, and he is really a proud young man. So let's give him his props. Let's give him his props, and thank you for having this outlet where we could vocally speak, applaud, and highlight good, as opposed to so much bad that is in this world. You're doing a marvelous job, Baron. I listen to you every
Oh, thank
day.
you so much, and thank
Yeah.
you for saying those
Yes,
amazing, amazing, thoughtful
yes,
comments
yes,
about Harry. And yes, this is his day. This is his
yes,
moment, and I'm so glad that
yes.
I was
I
able
know.
to watch it
I'm
real
so
time,
real
real
time,
time.
real time, real time. So let's enjoy the rest of the day, and happy Mandela Day to all of us.
Oh,
All of
thank you,
us.
thank you, thank
All
you.
of
Happy
us.
Mandela Day to you too. Thank you.
You have a wonderful evening.
You as well.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye now. Thank you. Okay, so I've actually done something with the settings. If a person is not someone who has subscribed from some time ago, you probably won't be able to comment. I just went ahead and did that while Emerald was speaking just now. So yeah, that should take care of the the people that mean to try to disrupt. And anyway, you know what? As a matter of fact, let me do this. Yesterday, I'm going to show. Well, you know what? Let me do that later. I won't bother with that for now. But I'll give you an example of that. So I'm doing a deep scroll. By the way, Miss Bernard, thank you so much for becoming a new member of Royal Sussex. Thank you, and happy Mandela Day to you. And also, Satonia Smith, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you for being a member of Royal Sussex. And I think I may have missed one person. Nope, I think that's actually, there we go. Aha, thank you. Alima Zimmer, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you so much for being a member of Royal Sussex. Happy Mandela Day to you. Also, you guys, if you are in the heat wave that is plaguing Western Europe, please be careful. Drink, drink, drink water. By the time you're thirsty, you're probably already dehydrated. Okay? By the time you're thirsty, they say you're probably already dehydrated. So please make sure you're drinking enough water. I say run a cool bath and get in it if you feel like you need to cool down or whatever you need to do. Turn on the water hose, throw a bucket of water over yourself and stand in the breeze, whatever it takes. But please be careful. I have lived through a heat wave that has killed before, and you cannot take these things for granted. Hello, Educate too. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay, so let me look at some more of your comments here. Diane Hawkins says, I can't imagine how anyone saying negative comments somehow makes themselves look good. Harry spoke the truth at the forum to which he was invited, showed up and showed out. Yes, he did. He showed up. Oh, sorry about that. He showed up and he showed out. And as prom, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and turn the sound down on this, but I'll just let it play in the background for a second here. There you go. Wish it was longer. And so while we are here, I'm working on. Oh, there it is, right there. Let me see what I can do with this. I'm going to try to see if I can bring up some portions of the speech that I can share with you guys. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I did actually record it, and only Prince Harry, not any other part. And you know what? I thought all of the speakers struck just the right note. I don't want to leave them out of that. I thought all of the speakers did extremely well. They said they were very thoughtful. They were very thoughtful, and we're gonna have to work on how we refer to our Duchess of Sussex. But I'm sure that bothers me more than it bothers her. But you know how I'm very, very protective of our Duchess, and I don't begrudge anybody for not getting that just right. But no big deal. I promise I'm not gonna be that petty person. So okay. Let me do something here. Oh, okay. I think I know what happened. Let me do something here because I want to try to get just a few of the finer points of the speech up to share with you guys. And okay, okay, that's what happened. It didn't transfer. Okay, you probably heard that beeping sound. So I'm trying to move the speech over so I can share it with you guys. And that shouldn't take long. Let me go to another comment. And again, I pinned the link at the top if anyone wants to share their thoughts. And I just put something up so we can block as many of the trolls as possible. So unless someone has been a subscriber for a while, they won't be able to get through. At least I don't think so. Okay, and back over here, put that photo. Andrea is Andrea Allen. My heart runs over with pride and admiration for Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Baron, you're wonderful too. Thank you, Andrea. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to accept it. I always feel weird accepting compliments, but I am going to accept. All right, I accept. But thank you for that. But yeah, this is Mandela Day, so I'm being I want to keep the focus. Thank you. How about that? Just thank you. All right. And I am going to take a look at another comment here. At the same time, I'm working on bringing up parts of the speech, which of course I'd rather do it like this than to try to share it from the other things. So okay, let me take a look at another one of your comments here. All right, and perfection. All right. Okay. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling and I see Kenneth Doug is here. Will Not says Americans are overpopulating. Oh, Africans. I'm sorry. Africans are overpopulating. And Harry says uh, this where I held and knew I had found my soulmate. Amazing. Absolutely. One says that they're overpopulated, and the other one says this is where he is. And aside from that, he did say that it was a safe space. I mean, I'm just going to paraphrase that it was a safe space for him. And it is where he first realized that he had found his soulmate. But for Harry, Africa had long been that safe space. And I recall him saying in the past that going to Africa, he always felt like he was at home. Thank you so much for the comment. Lydia Barber, Diane Hawkins says, haters. Oh, that is Lydia Barber for Diane Hawkins. I'll take it anyway. Haters will die as haters. They will never change. Trust me. They just don't want to see Harry successful with his marriage to mixed race woman. They know Harry is the best of the British royal family. Absolutely. Oh, my phone is lighting up. Anybody who knows how I feel about the Sixes are sending me messages that unfortunately I can't even look at right now. But okay, Lydia says all the speakers did well. the one that called her Meghan Markle is on the list. But yes, yes, I was, I don't want to be petty right now, Lydia. I don't want to be that petty person, but I'm like, ugh. I was bristling a bit, but it's just uh, there may be a language barrier or something like that, or customs or whatever. But and then of course, with all the confusion of people trying to misrepresent, like they gave up their titles. They're not royal. You know how the haters been doing. So maybe some people have been subject to that foolishness, but it is Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, just for the record. Oh man, but yes, Lydia, thank you for saying that because I thought I was the only one that saw it, and I'm like, am I being petty? Joan Garcia says, what is he? Social. Oh, that's for someone else, is it? I think the world is proud of Prince Harry. Notice how the speakers acknowledge Prince Harry at the start. Yes, yes, as a statesman, he is. He's a statesman. Uh, Thank you for pointing that out. They recognized him right from the start. They did, as well they should have. So, okay. Thank you, Joan Garcia, for that comment. And what else here? I'm sorry, Nolando Niandini says, I listened proudly as Harry was delivering his speech. Well done, Harry. Mandela would have been very proud of you. Absolutely. And the way that he spoke about his mother meeting Mandela, and that she was, that she had that very kind of cheeky nature about herself, that means that she was comfortable and at ease, and at the same time probably slightly well, not slightly, like most people, was probably a bit in awe of Nelson Mandela, which I think, I don't think there's any mistake in saying that a lot of people got that way in his presence, and I think that it was well deserved. I think it was very well deserved because um, as a person, as a man, as a human being, he was very very much a spectacular individual who, like Harry said, was not perfect. He had his flaws, which Nelson Mandela acknowledged himself, but the more important part is what he was able to do for humanity. And as you know, like I said the other day at the very end of that video, even though I made the video, it didn't mean anything. I just got very, very um, emotional hearing, especially after I learned the interpretation of that song, which I will probably share that with you soon. Okay. All right, so I almost got the video ready, and I'm going to share that with you guys. Um, I will do this and this, and I just want to make sure that it makes sense. And this way, if I do it, if I download the video and I need to share certain points of it, it'll just be so much easier if I do it from the from my own downloaded copy of it. So that is what I'm doing right now. So give me just a second, and I'm just going to label this the speech because to me, no other words today matter as much. So I will label that as the speech, and it will be up soon. And then I will be able to share it with you in real time instead of having to try to do it from the YouTube. The quality would be so much better too. Thank you again for your comment, Nothalando. And I'm scrolling. Oh, there we go. Lorna Williams says, I see. I think it was hilarious when we called Harry King Harry, and the Derangers went nuts, and the squad kept repeating King Harry and Queen Meghan. Oh, you know what? As you know, okay, Lorna Williams. I have a friend that works in psych, and they told me a long time ago that the term is passive aggressive. So, derangers, you fall into the trap all the time. When I create thumbnails and I use terms like king and queen, it is only to work your last nerves that I do that. And you know what, you guys fall in. I mean, they they leave me the most vicious comments. And thank you, Mod Squad, for dealing with that because I've seen some of the comments that the Mod Squad has snatched away from the comment section. And these people are vicious. I mean, vicious, vicious, vicious. And yeah, so a lot of times you guys never see it. That's because the Mod Squad has made easy work of them. So yeah, that is probably why. Thank you so much for your comment, Lorna Williams. Exciting day. Exciting day. If any, oh, by the way, if you look at the top of the comments, there is a link there if you would like to share your voice with us real time and let us know what your thoughts are about today. We would appreciate it. Oh, wow, that is still uploading. Okay. Yeah. And if you want to do that, please do. All right. And so, as I promised before, gosh, I hope my computer doesn't overheat. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, this one right here. So, what I'm going to do, no, you know what? That's not the one. That's not the one. Let me remove that one. I'm going to share with you that song that I mentioned. And so this is from when the Duke and Duchess of Sussex made a visit to, oh, there it is. Okay, so let me take this away. And if you haven't seen the video, let's see, it's not that long. Hi Deborah, I see you there. I'm going to there we go. All right, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. And I'm gonna let Nelson Mandela's granddaughter speak, and then you will hear that song that they sang when they had the dedication of the Nelson Mandela exhibit in, I want to say it was 2018, and Harry and Meghan were there for that occasion. So let's see, make sure that does it.
Being the year of the centenary, I think it's important to ensure that we support initiatives that are continuing my grandfather's legacy and ensuring that people get to, know more about his history. There are a lot of people who actually don't even know what Nelson Mandela really did. They know who he is, but they don't actually really know the extent of what he went through and what he did.
fight for freedom.
Okay, Hope, Deborah, who's ready? Who's ready? I'm sorry, I had my mic muted. Who's ready to talk?
I'm ready.
Hello,
Yeah.
Hope. Hello, Deborah.
Hi.
Hello,
How you doing?
everyone. Royal Sussex. My name is Hope.
Okay, somebody
I'm
needs to
watching
turn their
from
sound
Germany.
down.
Sorry. I
Somebody needs to turn the sound down or put in an
The
earbud or a
song is
headphone.
loud. I can't hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me fine now?
Yeah. So I'm ex-
Yeah, you have to turn the sound down.
okay. All right. So should I speak?
Whose sound is that?
It's not me, I don't think.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. I don't know which one it is. So,
It's
oh
not
my
me.
goodness. This is all right. I don't know which one of you all that is, but somebody has the sound on. I'm
Oh, I
thinking,
think that's me. Sorry, that was me.
okay. Okay.
Am
Please,
I?
you ready?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Deborah,
I'm
are you
ready.
there?
I am.
Okay, go ahead. You tell us what you're thinking and feeling right now.
Which Deborah? Oh, I guess me. I can go first.
Yes,
Look,
go ahead.
I just wanted to I just wanted to say I really enjoy your programming and everything. You make my day.
Oh,
All you squatties do. So I really
thanks.
appreciate that. And I cannot believe I was able to listen to Harry's speech from the very beginning. I missed them walking in, but it was really good, and I was glad to be there for it as well. So I really appreciate you for putting on this platform, a positive platform, and just informing people of all the antics that's going on in regarding the Sussex. So I really appreciate that, and it's good listening, and I'm glad to be a part of it and all of that. Uh, so I really appreciate you taking my call too.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Thank you. So, what region or country are you in, if you don't mind saying?
I'm in I'm in the United States.
Wait.
I'm Memphis, Tennessee. So that's where I am. That's where I grew up. So
Nice,
yeah.
nice. Okay, nice. I've I've never been there, but I'm imagining it gets pretty hot in the summer.
Oh man, you have no idea. And you think that it's every summer it's like a one upper. So this year we got air quality control problems and all of that, and that's something that we've never experienced before. So all the heat that you can muster, and now we got air problems too. So global warming is real.
Okay, yeah.
So
My crusade today is that everybody stays cool, hydrated, and safe. That is my crusade for today.
yeah, I walk around with the water bottle now. So yeah,
Excellent. Excellent. Okay, well, thank you so much for your comment. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex.
I love it. Thank you. I'm
Okay,
glad.
all the best to you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right, bye now. Hope, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you very well. Everything's perfect now, I think.
I send so much love to the Royal Sussex team. My name is Hope. I'm listening in from Germany, and I am in awe of how the people have come up to defend the Prince Harry and Meghan, and the people whose voices are blocked. About today, it was so beautiful how Harry and Meghan came in. Into the hole, and I like how free Megan was holding Harry's hand, and Harry's speech was very beautiful. You can see that he reflects what Nelson Mandela fought for is happening up until now, and partly the royal and everybody is supporting um the Sussex says is fighting for the same cause, like fighting injustices and inequality. Yeah, I am excited about today and every day.
Well, it's really like a battle on two fronts because, on the one hand, we have to fight for the causes that the Sussexes are promoting, and then we have to fight people whose cause is to disparage the Sussexes. So, on the one hand, we want to promote everything they want to promote, but then we have to defend them at the same time, which I've always been glad to do. And
Yeah.
obviously, that is something that you're glad to do since you're here. And just think how much more could be achieved if we didn't have to spend our time trying to defend them and do the cyber battle online and stuff like that. I hate that that's the case, but you know what? I'm not going to let them exhaust me. I'm not going to let them wear me down with their nonsense. And so a day like today, as much
Mm-hmm.
as they tried to take away from that, none of that even matters when Harry got up there
Yeah.
and spoke. And like you say, when they entered the place, they came in there as these two global influencers who seemed to own the moment as soon as they stepped like on and off of that escalator. So I'm
Uh,
just glad for that. And um, on a day like today, it's like I feel the fruits of our labor because we have hopefully in some way cleared a path of all of the nonsense and confusion so that people can see the brilliant people that they are. At least that's the way I
yeah,
see it.
it was amazing how the other speakers kept on while observing protest, they had to name uh Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the
Hmm.
others. That was amazing. They were recognized, and they I know the speeches centered around, you can call it racism, inequality, and so on. So it was amazing. Yeah, I'm originally from Uganda. Right now, Uganda, the northern part of Uganda, is suffering from starvation. If you guys can pray, if you can sometimes think about it, it's okay. But Baron, we're very proud of you. Plus all the other teams that are fighting in the same for the same cause. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for that. And you know what? I'm glad you said that because I think it's so important to support all of the Sussex friendly platforms because it's not just one person. It is a group effort, and I do what I can to try to promote the other channels. And I know some channels I either forget the name of it or I don't know. I can't watch all of them, but I think the fact that everybody has their own style and everything, and everybody has
Yeah.
their way of gathering and sharing information, I think that's equally important because, you're not going to like every channel and you're not going to like everybody all the time. So at least there is some variety. And most importantly, at least I mean, I think there's like twice as many channels as it was a year ago. And so that
Yeah.
way, instead of like just waiting for the weekend and hoping, that this channel or that channel is on now, at least on a daily basis, we have people to inform, to reinsure, or of course, even have a bit of a laugh or whatever. So I'm glad for that. And I'm glad that's helpful to you too. So thank you so much for your comment. Are you staying cool and hydrated?
Yeah, I just drank some water when you talked to the last speaker.
Great.
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, I'm so glad for that. And yes, please stay cool and hydrated. And what part of Germany do you live in? Can you say, or would you rather not?
I can say it's Bayern.
Say it again.
Bayern,
Oh,
around close by Munich. Yeah.
oh, okay, okay.
Mhm.
The pronunciation might be a little, and I think you have a beautiful, beautiful accent. But if I saw it, I could probably. Is it Bean or wait, wait, wait?
It's
Uh, how do you spell
Schnell.
that?
It's Bayern, Bayern.
Oh, okay, buying. Okay, yeah, you did say it perfectly. Well, of course, you said it perfectly. I probably couldn't say it perfectly. All right, okay, but yeah, that will, and it sounds very beautiful when you say it. So you're near Munich. Okay, so you're
Yeah,
in Bavaria, right?
yeah, Bavaria.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that the first time I went to Germany, that was the part I went to back in 1999, and that was
Oh,
just before the Euro. So, yeah,
ah,
Munich is gorgeous, and the last time I was there was in 2018. So, yeah, it's gorgeous there. I hope you're happy there, and again, stay cool and hydrated, and
thank
thank you
you.
for watching.
One last
Sure.
thing. I am gearing up to volunteer in Düsseldorf next year. I hope that it works out. I'm excited to volunteer with the Invictus in Düsseldorf.
Yes, yes. Do you get T-shirts when you volunteer?
I don't know.
You probably do. Well, that's
Yeah,
exciting. Not that I would only volunteer just to get the T-shirts, but I mean it is a big plus, right? Well, that is
yeah,
exciting, and you're right there, so that makes sense. That's excellent.
yeah,
Well, thank you so
yeah.
much, and yeah, that I'm very very proud of you. Oh,
Thank you.
okay. All right. Okay. I see Connie says, oh, tough people there. Yeah. So Connie says you guys are tough, so you'll be okay.
We try.
All right.
Bye, y'all. Love
A-
you.
All right. I love you. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex.
Thank you.
Oh man, that was very nice. That was very nice. Just such a lovely, lovely accent. So Bayern, that's how I would say it is, and I'm, you know what? Because I'm an American, I'm probably dragging it out with a bit of a draw. So excuse my pronunciation, but yeah, I'm probably dragging it out a bit. Okay, so uh, let me see here. Thank you, Connie Bomber. Cynthia Ashton says the way the haters of the Sussexes are behaving is deplorable, but every upheaval is a jewels being plucked from the crown and given to Harry and Meghan. Oh, that's beautiful. And it's the brighter they shine. Peace, peace. Yeah, you have to throw up a couple of deuces. Peace. Sorry, spam risk, not today. Oh man, yeah, this is great. This is great. I am very excited. So I do believe that is it ready now? Let me see. I do believe it's is it ready? Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. All right. So I was going to share a bit of the speech with you guys, and it is ready. Oh, let me go to the next photo first. There we go. Hold on. Let me take that away. And let's see here. Oh, by the way, that is the award that they gave out right there. The Nelson. Oh, I cannot see that. Let me see. Nelson. Rolihlahli Mandela Prize. So that is his middle name. And in case it's hard for you to make it out, you could obviously see the silhouette of Nelson Mandela. And it is Mandela with his fist up in the air, that fist of power and defiance. That is the image that they use for those trophies. And there's the Sussexes walking in, and so, yeah, by the time things filter through the tabloids, they're going to try to find as many photos as they can of Harry looking very stern. Well, as we know, Harry do have a bit of a reaction when he see the press, and rightly so. Thank you, Cheryl Yo. Thank you so much for the super sticker, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Mandela Day. Okay. And Black Queen says, Baron, Lottie G's sister is currently undergoing surgery. Let's send her prayers for her family. Let's remember to check on her status later. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Prayers to Lottie G's sister. All right. Thank you so much for reminding us. Christo Scott says, I know you're working hard. Just had to throw gasoline in the fire and keep you on your toes. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Okay, but all right, thank you. Maybe there was a comment before that I missed. Sorry about that if I did. Okay. All right. Patricia Lane says, "Hello, Baron and Squatties. I truly enjoyed Prince Harry's speech. I love how he said, 'I met my soulmate.' But the peace, love, courage, and on was magnificent." Okay, speaking of that, let me see. The speech is ready. Uh, I'm not sure how I am going to share that with you guys. Uh, Wait, what did I do here? That is not it. Hmm. Did I move it over? I guess I did. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Oh, okay, yeah. There it is. There it is. Yes, I got it. I got it. No worries. I got it. I got it. So, nope, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, almost got it. Bear with, bear with, bear with. And perfection.
It is an honor to join you all on Nelson Mandela International Day. Having spent time with many of Mandela's family members over the years, I speak to you today with humility, mindful of how much the man they loved means to so many. Those of us not fortunate enough to know Mandela well have come to understand the man through his legacy. The letters he wrote alone in his prison cell, the speeches he delivered to his people, and those incredible shirts that he sported.
I love that. You know what? How did I miss that? Yes, I almost forgot about that. But yes, Nelson Mandela, he wore some pretty progressive shirts. Very good of him to remember that. How did I miss that? I totally missed that from the speech. But yes, Nelson Mandela was no stranger to a nice print shirt. Absolutely, and good on Harry for remembering that. Yes, yes. The it was all about the shirts, wasn't it? Oh, let's see. Is that blocked for you? Let me see if I can fix that. All right, there it is. I also love them. Yes, those shirts were very cool. And Diane Hawkins says we love the shirts. Very, very cool. Oh man. Okay, let me continue. Let me continue. I'll do this until it just doesn't make sense.
We've also come to know him through the photographs of a person who, even when confronting unimaginable cruelty and injustice, almost always had a smile on his face. For me, there's one photo in particular that stands out. On my wall and in my heart every day is an image of my mother and Mandela meeting in Cape Town in 1997. The photo was presented to me by the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu, whose friendship and inspiration were their own.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry about that. Did not mean to do that. There we go.
My wife and I had the honor of introducing our 4-month-old son to him back in 2019. But when I first looked at the photo, straight away what jumped out was the joy on my mother's face, the playfulness, cheekiness even, the pure delight to be in communion with another soul so committed to serving humanity. And then I looked at Mandela. Here was a man with the weight of the world on his shoulders, asked to heal his country from the wreckage of its past and transform it for the future. A man who had endured the very worst of humanity, vicious racism and state-sponsored brutality. A man who had lost 27 years with his children and family that he would never get back. 27 years. Yet in that photo and so many others, he is still beaming, still able to see the goodness in humanity, still buoyant with a beautiful spirit that lifted everyone around him. Not because he was blind to the ugliness, the injustices of the world. No, he saw them clearly. He had lived them, but because he knew we could overcome them. In our own time, a time of global uncertainty and division, when it's all too easy to look around and feel anger or despair, I've been inspired to go back to Mandela's writings for insight into how this could be, how he could experience so much darkness and always manage to find the light. There I found a few lines that stopped me in my tracks. In a letter from prison, he wrote, "I feel my heart pumping hope steadily to every part of my body, warming my blood and pepping up my spirits. I am convinced that floods of personal disaster can never drown a determined revolutionary. To a freedom fighter, hope is what a lifebelt is to a swimmer, a guarantee that one will keep afloat and free from danger." It moved me even more when I saw the date, August 1st, 1970, 7 years into Mandela's imprisonment, not even 1/3 of the way through. In those circumstances, how many of us would have lost hope and let our lifebelts slip away? How many of us would have been broken by a system designed to do exactly that? And let's be honest, how many of us are in danger of losing those lifebelts right now? How many of us feel battered, helpless, in the face of the seemingly endless stream of disasters and devastation? I understand. This has been a painful year in a painful decade. We're living through a pandemic that continues to ravage communities in every corner of the globe. Climate change wreaking havoc on our planet, with the most vulnerable suffering most of all. The few weaponizing lies and disinformation at the expense of the many. And from the horrific war in Ukraine to the rolling back of constitutional rights here in the United States, we are witnessing a global assault on democracy and freedom, the cause of Mandela's life. According to Freedom House, our world has grown less free every year for more than a decade and a half. As so often happens in history, the consequences of decisions made by some of the most powerful people in some of the wealthiest countries are being felt even more deeply across the continent of Africa. The pandemic, the war, and inflation have left Africa mired in a fuel and food crisis.
Let me say this, and when he's speaking of the war, Africa is very dependent upon grain from Ukraine, just like Ukraine is very dependent upon some of the raw materials from Africa, from nations in Africa. And so that is a great point that he makes, is that there's a lot of food insecurity in a lot of places, but in particular, a lot of the land in Africa is not really suitable for, growing grain. And at least of all, there would be a shame if there was more loss of habitat in order to make that possible. So that was one of the things that stuck out that Harry said, was about the food insecurity. And so I'm glad that he touched upon that, because that is very important. And the war in Ukraine obviously is affecting us in terms of inflation, but to some regions and to some countries, it literally is a matter of being able to, have bread on the table. So good on Harry for mentioning that. Okay, let's continue.
The likes of which we have not seen in decades. Worse still, this comes at a time when the Horn of Africa is enduring the longest drought it's faced in close to half a century. And what is happening in Africa is not an isolated event. The drought there is a reflection of extreme weather we are seeing across the globe. As we sit here today, our world is on fire. again. And these historic weather events are no longer historic. More and more, they are part of our daily lives. And this crisis will only grow worse unless our leaders lead. Unless the countries represented by the seats in this hallowed hall make the decisions, the daring, transformative decisions that our world needs to save humanity. These decisions may not fit with the agendas of every political party. They may invite resistance from powerful interests. But the right thing to do is not up for debate. And neither is the science. The only question is whether we will be brave enough and wise enough to do what is necessary. So yes, this is a pivotal moment. A moment where multiple converging crises have given way to an endless string of injustices. A moment where ordinary people around the world are experiencing extraordinary pain. And in this moment, we have a choice to make. We can grow apathetic, succumb to anger, or yield to despair, surrendering to the gravity of what we're up against. Or we can do what Mandela did, every single day inside that 7 by 9 foot prison cell on Robben Island, and every day outside of it too. We can find meaning and purpose in the struggle. We can wear our principles as armor. Heed the advice Mandela once gave his son to never.
I'm so sorry. You know, oh my God, that phrase right there, wearing our convictions as armor. Wearing our convictions as armor. I have to remember that one. I have to remember that one. Wearing our conviction as armor. You know, and as a squatty, you all know, you all know that, okay, perhaps that would be a bit of a stretch, but how many of us have felt that we have worn our conviction as armor, not just in our personal lives, but where the Sussexes are concerned? When people ask you, why do you care? It is on those same principles that we are here, because we are defending them, and not just them, but the principles that they stand for. And so we have to wear our conviction as armor. Now, that one right there sent chills through me, sent chills through me. So, oh man, that is why I thought it'd be really cool if we kind of rewatch it and pick out those certain parts like that, or you know, just man, wearing our conviction as armor. Come on, Harry, come on. From the, you know what I'm saying? Bring it, bring it, bring it. Yes, yes. This speech was so well written. Yes, Nadia Morgan, a prolific speaker. Okay. We're about halfway through, but I'm going to just go ahead and hit continue. Let me see if I could back it up just a little bit to that, where our conviction is armor. So it might repeat a bit.
We can find meaning and purpose in the struggle. We can wear our principles as armor. Heed the advice Mandela once gave his son to never give up the battle even in the darkest hour, and find hope where we have the courage to seek it. Since I first visited Africa at 13 years old, I've always found hope on the continent. In fact, for most of my life, it has been my lifeline, a place where I have found peace and healing time and time again. It's where I felt closest to my mother and sought solace after she died, and where I knew I had found a soulmate in my wife. And it's where so much of my work is why my work is based there. Because despite continued hardship, there are people across Africa who embody Mandela's spirit and ideals, building on the progress he helped make possible. I see it in the communities fighting to save the Okavango Delta, defying the odds to protect their home and its biodiversity from big oil companies. I see it in the young girls who are forced out of school and into marriage in northern Nigeria, speaking out today so others may get a fuller chance to thrive tomorrow. I see it in the young entrepreneurs I met in Johannesburg, using their energy and creativity to launch businesses that serve their communities. I see it in World Central Kitchen, a partner of the Archwell Foundation, and their volunteers in Ukraine and around the world, fighting food insecurity one meal at a time. I see it in the vulnerable children of Lesotho and Botswana, orphaned by HIV, striving for a better future, which we support through our organization, Centre Bali. I see it in the newest generation of activists for equality and justice, who are mobilizing people of all ages and races, all faiths and walks of life, to lace up their shoes and join the march. And I see it in the parents I meet around the world, as determined as Mandela was to give their children a better shot at a brighter future, to prioritize their own and their children's mental health and well-being, to reject old ideas and past prejudices, to heal from the past and build resilience for the present and future, because they know the price of inaction will be paid by the next generation. In their strength and in their deeds, Mandela's legacy shines as brightly as ever. They are my lifebelt. I hope they can be yours too. Because right now, the water is rising all around us. In some places, quite literally. So it's more important than ever that we seek a purpose greater than ourselves and get to work. After all, Mandela was not only a man of conscience, he was a man of action. He organized millions, inspired billions, joined hands not only with those who loved him, but those who had once jailed him, to build a better future for all. What Mandela understood was that true legacy transcends one's own needs and the passage of time. It defies the moment. Its relevance never ceases. Legacy does not belong to the self. It belongs to those it impacts. That doesn't mean he was perfect. No, he was something better. He was human. As he wrote in his autobiography, I have made missteps along the way, but I have discovered the secret that after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. I have taken a moment here to rest, to steal a view of the glorious vista that surrounds me, to look back on the distance I have come. But I can rest only for a moment, for with freedom comes responsibilities, and I dare not linger, for my long walk is not yet ended. It has been almost a decade now since Mandela's own walk on this earth finally reached its end. But what he taught us again and again is that it was never his walk alone. It was all of ours. It is all of ours. And what a beautiful gift, especially as a dad of 2 young children myself. The message that this world is meant to be shared. That the work of each generation is tied to those who came before and those who will come after us. That we have an obligation to give as much, if not more, than we take. And never shudder in the face of darkness, for hope is the fuel that courage requires. So on this Nelson Mandela International Day, as a new generation comes of age, a generation that did not witness Mandela's leadership for themselves, let's commit to remembering and celebrating his life and legacy every day, not just once a year. Let's talk with our children about what he stood for. Let's seek out what we have in common, empower all people to reclaim our democracies, and harness the light of Mandela's memory to illuminate the way forward. Because if we can summon our own courage just as he did, if we can see one another's humanity just as he did, a better day will truly be on the horizon. Thank you.
Wow, wowee.
I
Oh,
thank the Duke
man.
of Sussex
Okay. Oh, wait. Let me hear
for his
that.
statement. I now
Okay. Whoa. I wasn't sure that I was gonna oh man, play the entire thing, but yeah, I guess it was the right call. How emotional you all must feel right now. That is amazing. Now, I have some photos that I want to share from the from what it was like on the floor. That is so nice. Mo Shannon just sent me a message, and she was saying how immensely proud she is of Prince Harry. As you know, she is still in mourning from the loss of her mother recently. So she said that she's sorry she couldn't be here with us these past few days, but she has been, listening and such, but she just hasn't been commenting. So yeah, that was very nice of her to share that. Thank you so much, Mo Shannon, if you are listening right now. So let me queue up those photos that I have. I have some more photos to share from today. And I like the ones that are not seen in the magazines. I like the ones that are not really shared online, just those candid photos from people on the floor that watched the speech, in a more intimate way than we ever could from being here on social media. But let me cue those up for you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let me go here. All right, there we go. We'll start right there. So, this is from one of the squatties on the Twitter. They kind of caught a photo where where they, I'm sorry, are kind of like walking in between those light sconces or canisters in the ceiling or whatever. So anyway, I thought it would be really cool to frame it in gold, black and gold like that. So there is one for you. And then there's this. Just kind of grabbed this literally minutes ago during the speech. I was able to grab this off of Twitter, but I love this right here. I believe those are two of the, but just look at the warmth. Look at the warmth of that moment right there. Look at the warmth. Like, you did it. You did it, Harry. You did it. I mean, and by the way, let me just say right now, look at Harry's arms. Somebody has been hitting the gym. Do you guys see that? Do you see that arm rippling through that suit? Just thought I'd point it out. Just thought I'd point it out. Do you see that arm? Just thought I'd point it out. Not that that is germane or important to the speech at all, but do you see that arm? Okay, enough of the petty. Okay, somebody sees it. Somebody sees it. Church and Elliot, did you see it? Oh, oh man. Okay, Church Nelly, we are getting to that. We are getting to that. But when you find an outfit that is cut just so. By the way, you guys, this is like my favorite photo from the day right here. This is my favorite photo of the day. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I don't know, but I think this is going to be it. Lydia says he has a gym in his house next to his 50 bathrooms. Right? Oh man. Okay. So let's do this then. Now, as promised, these are the views that you would have received from the floor if you were so lucky enough to have been invited. Um, yeah, there you go. This is what it looks like to be there. And this is another view. Love that. Love that. So this is, and I suppose these are images that people on social media has uploaded, at the time. Okay. Well, of course it is. I mean, there's Harry right there on the screen. Oh, how about that one? How about that one? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Oh man. Oh, Oro, yes, exactly. It was absolutely powerful. It was very powerful. Oh, okay. And not to get too superficial, but let's take a look at the bag. What Meghan wore, they say, well, the one on the left is from what Meghan wore, the other one is from another squatty. But as you can see, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, wears the Mulberry, England belted tote. That's it. It is called the Mulberry belted tote. Okay? Mulberry belted tote. As I drench my microphone, belted tote. You know what? I got to be careful because I'm starting to sound like that crazy reporter, the Sussex Squad, the so-called Sussex Squad. But yeah, so there you have it. And then there's this, another one of my faves. This, I believe, was taken. I don't know when it was taken, but this is another one of those little intimate photos that I just happened to find on social media. But the only person I recognize is Eric Adams. If you guys recognize the other people in the photo, uh, feel free to say from left to right, like, number 4, number 5 from the left, who they are. But I don't recognize anybody but Eric Adams. Okay, so well, I set the settings so that it would not recognize anybody who hasn't been a member for some time. But sometimes the trolls are persistent. I just saw that there may be a troll, but if there is, feel free to be rid of that person or persons. I didn't want to set it back too far, but yeah. Okay, more images from the floor. There you have it. As you know, there are some people who understand and can speak English, but it may not be their first language. And so they are listening to those interpreters through those headphones. And one of the images from the past, from the um, United Nations, they used to have those massive headphones that people wore, but now they're a little slimmer and everything. So very cool. All right, you guys, I got some more photos to share. Conviction. Was it okay? I don't think was the word conviction, because I said conviction, but I think it was something else. Our conviction is our armor. I mean, the word pretty much means the same thing, but it wasn't conviction. I think it was something else. But he said it in the speech, and I said something else. Well, anyway, it is our conviction, or the actual word that he used is it is our armor. Yes. So sorry that I was the one that got that wrong, I think. Uh yes, wootin' tootin'. Wootin' tootin'. Okay, let me see. The United Nations is not in full session. This is a special session, so the haters can just fly away. Yes, it's not a full session. I don't believe it was a full session. A lot of the members may be away right now. Just like the United States Congress, not everybody is there at all times, and nor is it actually required because it's not like an emergency session or something like that. So that explains a lot of that. Uh, oh, there you go. There's another one of those candid moments. But again, you guys already know which photo is my fave. All right, so Givenchy. There is the green, and then she also has one in black. It's just that simple. There's the green one, and I think she is it black or is that one of those photos that someone has tinted? Because I'm looking at the outfits back there. Yeah, someone's played with the coloring in that particular photo. I do apologize for that. Okay. Nope. Same thing? Yes. No. Yes. It is. Well, yeah, because look at the difference in the color of his suit. So, what color is it actually? I think it's black. Maybe it's navy. Let's go back. Yeah, it's black. She's wearing black. Beautiful. But yeah, so it was so nice, and she loves to cut so much that she simply purchased two of them. Wait. Ah, okay. That was a first. I'll leave it there. That was a first. I've never seen that before. But yes, it's black. Yes. Thank you, Kenitha Ash. It is black. Church Nelly, behave, behave. Elaine Parker. Hi, Elaine Parker. Okay. Wow, the comments are coming fast and furious. Let me just scroll through and make sure that I didn't miss anything. And yes, and oh, wait a minute. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? I have never seen a private message. Thank you, Hope. I had never seen a private message from the what do you call it? From the StreamYard. And I just saw a private chat and I'm like, oh wow, I've never seen that before. Yeah, okay. So the link is up if anybody who is not a troll, a name that is familiar to us all, would like to make a comment. If you are indeed a troll, we are going to make fast work of you. Was I in New York? No, no. You know what, Connie? I was so tempted to go. Well, I was there last November when they were at the Intrepid. I think it was November. But I was so tempted to go this time, but I said, no, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Won't do it. Okay, so once again, let's look at the Sussexes walk in. Let's see the Sussexes walking in and owning the joint. Yes, Diva, walk, walk, Diva. The haters hate the fact that our Duchess walks with so much purpose and confidence. I saw where one of them said, how dare she sashay like she's on a runway. She is on a runway. She is a supermodel who just happens to have other things, such as a double college major, university degree, who also happens to be multilingual, who happens to be married to a prince. Get over it. And yes, she is a princess of the realm. She is the Duchess of Sussex. And so, yes, she tends to walk with pride. She tends to walk with pride and purpose. And why shouldn't she? Why shouldn't she? I mean, look at her. Yeah, I mean, I think the term that they have used in the past is kind of popping those hips, and that's because she's a whole and complete woman. She's walking with, look at how she walks with, yes, and she should. That bothers people because she doesn't have her hands clasped in front of her out of fear or shame and doubt. Y'all know who I'm talking about, don't you? I don't want to make this day about them, but she doesn't walk with her hands clasped in front of her as though she has fear or doubt. She struts her stuff. She struts her stuff, and that's all to it. And that just really bothers some people. Thank you, Elaine Parker. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for being a member. And thank you for watching Royal Sussex. But yes, that is confidence, the personification of confidence. So, and Harry likes it. Harry loves it, actually. Let's go to a couple of more pics. So there's Harry. This is one that I screenshot from the speech itself, right? And there you go. Oh, you think it was a Daily Phil that said that? Probably. Yes, and she's not walking 20 paces behind like she's supposed to discover where her husband is really living this way. Yes, exactly. She's not walking 20 paces behind. She's standing in her truth and she's walking uh oh, whatever do you mean? Wait, there you go. Whatever do you mean, saucy mouth? Okay, maybe I do. Oh man. At least they are using their dukedom to make the world a good place to live and not using it for criminal acts, allegedly. Of course, exactly. They're not accepting shopping bags of money. Uh, oh, man. All right. So the reference to the photo that that he mentioned his mother's photo. Let me see if I can find that photo. It is the one he says that he has on the wall, and he also. Oh, by the way, take a look at this, guys. I don't know if you saw this the other day, but this was trending on Twitter in reference to our Duchess. Okay, so let me find his mom's photo. I'm sure I just used it, so it shouldn't be far away. Shouldn't be hard to find, should I say? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this one is from today, but I'm trying to find the one that he mentioned his mother. Okay. Is that it? Nope. That's the 15th. Let me try this one. Let me try this one. Nope, it's not that. And then I bring it up again. Okay. Give me a sec, you guys. Give me a second. I want to find the photo that he mentioned of. Oh, well, you know what? You guys already seen it. It's at the end of the video that I played where Princess Diana is shaking hands with Nelson Mandela. That's the one that he says. Okay, so Hakwin Pink and Harry lets her go first because she is a queen. Yes, he lets her go first because that is his queen.
The
That is.
floor to the
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. That is his queen. So she walks first. Exactly. Okay, so we have someone chiming in. Thank you so much for that. Classy LaCroix. About them, but she doesn't walk. Okay, Classy, please turn your sound down. As though she has. We are getting some feedback. She struts her stuff. She struts her stuff. Classy, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
I was just calling to say that for some reason I'm blocked. I cannot um it's set for subscribers only. I cannot comment at all.
Oh, okay. You know what it is. Did you recently unsubscribe and then resubscribe?
No, I've been there all the time. I've never done anything to it.
Oh, okay. It happens sometimes. It can be a little glitchy, so don't take
Just
it
want you to
personal,
know.
but
Okay.
it's set back in time for a little bit for people who are not, regulars. And so, anyway, yeah, I'm
I,
sure it'll be fine. It won't be like that all the time.
yeah,
So,
that's
but go
fine. I
ahead.
just want you to know that's all.
Oh, yeah. Did you want to mention anything about today?
Mm,
Yes?
um,
Yeah, just
yeah.
tell us how you feel. Or
Oh, I was gonna. I saw a picture earlier that you showed earlier, and you were saying you didn't know who the people were that they were standing with. I think
okay.
those were the people that received awards today.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Let me take okay. There they are.
Yes.
Those are the other people that received awards. Okay. So I was busy prepping from the show, and to be honest with you, I wasn't actually looking up the whole time. And
Hmm.
so I didn't see the people who got the awards, but I certainly heard that they received them, and then I suppose some of those people spoke as well. I know Eric Adams did, right?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So anything else, or
No, that's it.
you good?
Thanks.
Are
Thank you
you
so
staying
much.
hydrated and cool and everything?
Well, I'm in Canada, right? And it's really nice here.
Oh, okay. Look, I almost said, "Oh, Canada," but
Yep.
I didn't mean to say it like that. But oh, okay. I was gonna say, "Oh, Canada."
Yes. Home of the blessed.
Well, let me ask you this since you're here. Now, I don't know the words to "Oh Canada," but it's not a war song, right?
No. Oh,
Okay, good,
home
because
of
the United
native land.
States,
And there is the
our
native in there, the home of the
our
native land, right? That's what it says also.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because our thing is like a war song set to some old English
Mm.
tavern pub tune, and that's what we call our national anthem. But I tell you what, it's better than the one that some other countries use. So, and you know
True.
what? The French also use the battle theme song for their. Anyway, I was just wondering because I never knew the words to "Oh Canada." But thank you so much. You have helped me out.
Thank you.
All right, and sorry about the
That's
thing. I'm
okay.
sure it'll be fine next time.
I just keep listening anyway. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex.
Bye.
Okay, take care. Thank you so much for calling. All right, if anybody else wants to comment at the very top of the chat, you can. That's weird that she can get through like that, but she wasn't able to comment the other way. But yeah, maybe I didn't do the thing right. Hello, Sherry Ware. I'm glad you're here. Uh, okay, you guys. Let me see. We watched the speech. I did that, and we did. Yeah, so I think I covered just about everything. So if there's any more comments that you guys have, and again, I appreciate all of y'all being here in honor of Good King Harry, and thanks to Baron, our hardworking mods. Yes, yes, the mod squad. And you know what, Jackie, I have to say I am spoiled because I don't want to say. I mean, I know some of the mods are on other channels too, but I have to say it is an embarrassment of riches for me because I think I just have like the best team of moderators ever. Verta Sanchez, you're able to get through. Were you able to watch the speech? Are you safe? Are you hydrated? Is your family safe? What's going on?
Hi, Mr. Barron. How are you?
I am very well, thank you. I know you had to go through some effort to get connected to us, but we are very happy that you're here.
Thank you so much. I want to say blessings and love to my Sussex Squad family. Would like to say thank you all for your prayers. They have really helped my family and I. I have always been a faithful child of God, and the day of the storm was a test of my faith, but God pulled us through, and so we're
Oh,
doing good. And
I'm sorry. I'm just like I'm feeling emotion when you say that, but go ahead. I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, Mr. Barrett. Trust and believe me. I have the Spirit of God all over me, and because you are getting emotional, that means that His Spirit is reaching you also. Okay, so I just wanted to say thank you all for your blessings and for your prayers and for uplifting us in this time of need. It is so wonderful. I may not know you by your face. I mean, know you, but to me, it's just like, all the children of God are coming together, and I give Him praise every day for saving, me and my daughter. She took the brunt of it, but she's doing well. We're just sore, and bruises and stuff like that. And um, my grandbaby was at church at the time. She was at Bible school when this storm came through. So it was just like a freak of nature. It was like it was raining. We had a chance for a severe thunderstorm, and all of a sudden, my daughter walked to the window in the kitchen and she said, "Mama," she said, "look at this wind." And the way the storm was coming, the leaves and everything that's by the little trees by my house always blow like southward, and for some reason it was like a swirl or something other happened in the wind, and it was bringing the trees back toward the house. And I'm like, "Baby, get away from the window." And so we were walking, and she was fixing to go in the living room, and I came from the kitchen into my granddaughter's room, and all of a sudden she turned around and was coming behind me, and that's when a double pecan tree fell. And when it fell, it was the loudest explosion I have ever heard in my life. And the next thing I know, I was on the floor. I was out. When I woke up, she was on the floor. It wasn't nobody but God, because if she had went in that living room, she would not have been here with me today. So when I tell you God works, He works. My grandbaby woke up and she said, "Nana," she said, "I want to go to Bible study." And I said, "Okay, baby." So, the little church school bus came and got her. So it was like, it had been a couple of Wednesdays that she did not go. And that morning she just woke up and wanted to go. So to me, that was God's way of getting her out of the house, because she follows her mom a lot. And had she been behind her mom when that tree came down, and the roof came down, I may have lost both of them.
Oh my goodness, that is an
So when I tell you God
amazing,
is working, God
amazing
is working.
testimony.
Yes,
That
sir.
is that is awesome.
This is not the first miracle that God has performed for this family, 4 times actually. So I just keep on my knees every night and say my prayers and pray for the world. But like I said, I just wanted everybody to know that, we're okay. We have a place to lay our head. Our neighbors have come through, strangers we don't even know, that don't know us are just coming through. So when I say that we have been blessed, we have been blessed. And I'm going to put this out here right now. If you do not believe in God, you need to start, because He is the one that is going to pull you through. And that's my testimony for today. And I just wanted to say I love you guys so much for everything, for all the prayers. And we are just grateful to be alive. And God said, not today. So we're standing.
I'm literally sitting here with my mouth open and my fists are like, tight right now.
I want you to relax. Okay. You relax.
I had no idea of the severity of it, not at all.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, the house is gone. There was two rooms standing. I don't know if they're going to be able to like hold them up. We lost 4 vehicles because my house sits so high up in the air, due to the flood zone area, where we live at, in Mississippi. So you have to build your house really high up. So my house was sitting like maybe 3 feet in the air. So we used the bottom of the house as a garage. Well, when the tree came down and took the half of the house out, it took the cars out too. So, it's ooey, but Raul was not at home. He was on his way from home. So, that left 1 vehicle, So, like I said, it's material things. Everything can be replaced. We were just happy that, God kept our family safe. And that's my testimony again. And I don't want y'all
Wow.
tightening up. I want y'all to relax and know that God is great.
Yeah, I promise you, I'm literally sitting here stunned listening to you.
That's what America
While
came in right
everything
there.
is just quiet and summer here, that you could be going through something like that there is just wow, that is incredible. But thank you so much for sharing that with us. And I'm glad you were able to get through. And I'm glad your family is safe more than anything else. I'm glad that everybody is safe. And like you say, the material things, that can be replaced, but you can't replace your family.
No, sir, you cannot. No, sir, you cannot. And I'm not gonna stay on. I just wanted to let everybody know that we were fine. To thank you all for your love and your prayers. And I would ask if you continue to pray for us and lift us up in this time of need. And don't worry about us. God got us. He had us that day years before, and He will have us always.
Oh, thank you so much, Berta. Thank you. Gosh,
Yes, sir.
that's incredible. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yes, we will keep sending prayers. And again, I'm sure I speak for everybody. I'm so glad that you were able to get in touch with us because everybody was asking, and someone even said the other day, "Do you know how to get in touch with her?" And I'm like, "No, but thank you.
Well,
You're
a
here."
couple of people, Nash, and I think it was one more. It's just everything going on. I can't remember her name, but they got in contact. They got in contact with me through. I think it was either Facebook or Messenger, because I'm on Facebook, and Messenger, and they just said, is this hello, Verda? Is this Verda? If it is not, I apologize in advance. So I text them back to let them know I was okay, and Nash said that they would let you guys know that they had got in contact with me. So just
Okay.
like I said, just you guys reaching out and everything and praying for me and everything, and I heard I believe it was Chef Sandy Love, and what she said just went all over me the other day when she was on. I didn't know how to do this, and my daughter from Houston, when she found out what happened, she drove down that night, and they didn't tell me she was coming because my nerve was already to pieces, because she was coming herself, like by herself, and everything. So when I woke up the next morning, she was there. I got maybe, like, I guess 2 hours of sleep or so. And then when I woke up, there was my baby girl there. My oldest one was the one that was with me, and so she fixed this phone where I can call you guys or talk to you guys to, let you know that everything was good. And like I said, I
Wow,
just
that
want,
is so nice of her.
yes, sir. Yes,
Oh,
sir. But
wow, that is really nice. Very thoughtful.
yes, sir.
And that's why
Well,
it's
I'm not
good to
gonna,
have young people around.
yes,
That's
sir, because,
another
because,
reason to have young people around to fix
yes,
stuff.
sir. Yes, sir, because I turned 56 in April, and I know how to call on this phone and text on this phone, and maybe go to Google. But other than that, I have no idea about how to connect and all this other kind of stuff. I am not tech savvy. Just put it this way. I'm from the old school,
Okay.
when we had home line telephones and things, and I didn't even know what a computer was.
Okay. Now, the other thing is the squad was wondering if there was any way that we could help and see with everything that had been going on with the squad. I'm just like, I don't want to be the one to initiate anything like that because you know what I'm saying? But if there
Yes,
is
sir.
a way that makes sense, we all want to do something for you.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you guys so much. My daughter did set up a GoFundMe page.
Okay.
Um, I don't. Do you know the link? I don't know the link. I had put it. Well, she put it in um one of the shows I was watching like a couple of days ago. It was
Okay.
under my name. I don't know it right now. All I know is that it's a GoFundMe, and I think it's is it rebuild this house or help this family rebuild their
Would
house?
you
And
be
there's a
able to
picture
send
of
the
me.
link now, or do you remember which live stream or podcast you were on?
Okay, my daughter is pulling it up now.
Okay, thank you, and I'll do that for you.
Okay, it's a GoFundMe, and it says rebuild home destroyed by storm.
Okay, would you be able to put that into the comments? Because I
Yes,
want
I
to make
think
sure that
so.
it's the
Um, my daughter's trying to pull this up. I have go ahead.
okay. We'll wait. Yeah, I just want to make sure that everything goes exactly because sometimes people be listening and just that fast they be didn't work on
Exactly.
a situation to try to
Yes,
come
sir.
up. So that was my only thing. I just wanted to make sure that whatever went to where it was supposed to go.
Yes, sir. Oh, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Y'all just don't know my heart and my soul is just overflowing. People have been coming together, and it's just so wonderful to know that there are still children of God in this world, because there's so many selfish people in this world, always worried about something that they shouldn't be worried about and should be on their knees praying. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
So it's just wonderful and beautiful. It's just wonderful and beautiful. And I just thank God, like I said, we're still here standing, you know.
Mm-hmm. And you
My
said
daughter
there was
just put
only
something.
okay. Okay, let's see here. I'm looking
So I
at the
have no idea.
okay, so one of the squatties thinks that they found it, and
My daughter put it in, but you know, I'm like I said, I mean, I have service on my phone, but
but it's a
and it
little slow
says
right now.
yes, sir. It says private chat, so it's taking its time to get there.
Oh, private
Um,
chat. Okay. I got it then. You know what?
oh,
This is the first time I've ever used the private chat. So
I didn't even know I was on the private chat.
no,
I
no, no.
guess my daughter
You're on
started.
the regular chat, but when you send it, I've never used. Never, nobody ever sent me anything private chat, or if they have, I
Oh
didn't.
wow.
I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes.
you know, I could write a book called "Oh, I've never seen that." Okay, all right. So I believe this is the link, and I am going to pin it at the top. I think we may have gotten disconnected, Berta, but if you could still hear me, we got it, and I'm going to pin it. And oh, wait. Oh, Lord, what did I just do? Okay, all right. I think I know what I need to do. So let me go over to another one, and that's how I need to pin it. So, but thank you, Verda. I'm sorry if we got disconnected. Oh, there you are. There you are. You're still there.
Get
There you
disconnected, but
are.
I think it was something I did on
Okay.
my end. Because like I said, I'm not tech
Okay.
savvy, y'all.
Okay. Now we can see you this time. Is that the way it's supposed to be?
Yes, sir, that's fine. Hey
Okay.
y'all.
Okay. Oh, okay. She's saying hi, everybody. All right. So me being also a little slightly tech savvy, I'm trying to put
Go
it
ahead, Mr.
on
Barron, do your
there.
thing. You're gonna be all right.
Okay. All right. All right. And then there we go. I have just pinned it to the thing. So, okay, squatties, there you go. That is the link right there. And I will also put something on the community tab, as I always say, and sometimes don't do. But
We know you be busy. We know you be busy.
right,
You're trying to bring us the best show and get us the most update, you know, truthful information that you can, you know. And like I said, we're all here to support, you know, Princess Meghan and Prince Harry, and we appreciate everything you do. You make us laugh, you make us smile, you know, when we're down, and that takes a great talent. It takes a great talent.
oh, thank you. Yeah, and plus I got a little sometimes. Sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't. Sometimes.
Join the club. Join the club. We are all like that. It's just too much going on in the world.
And sometimes it's now. What did I come in this store looking for? What did I go in the kitchen for? I hope
That's
I don't
me
ever
too.
forget what I went into the bathroom for. If I forget that one, then
Okay, when we
everybody
get to
gonna
that
be in
stage,
trouble.
it's time for us to get some help, okay? Some medication or something to, you know,
Uh-huh.
help our memory and everything, you know.
Yeah, and you know, as you were just saying, um, having gone through this experience, it's stuff like this when we can't really think of what it's because these are the things in the back of our mind, and we're thinking about our loved ones, and we're thinking about people we've lost, and all that kind of stuff, and so that
Yes, sir.
preoccupies a lot of our daily thoughts, you know,
Yes,
because
sir.
we're
Yes, sir.
trying to keep our prayers around the people that are closest to us, and even in some cases, as much as we may not like it, even our enemies, we try to cover them with prayers. But
Oh, I do all
that
the
takes,
time. I
yeah,
do all the time. You know, I'm not, I mean, it makes me angry sometimes, you know, to see that people have so much hate in their heart. but I
Uh-huh.
just ask God to remove the hate and to replace it with His love and His light. And sometimes it gets me to the place where I'm almost about to lose my religion, okay,
Right,
on people
right.
that
I
are just
understand.
stupid, because it messes with my spirit. And when something messes with my spirit, I just have to just pray on that thing, and I have to let it go, because I just don't understand the kind of hatred that is in this world, and over nothing, over
Mm-hmm.
nothing. My soul don't work like that. My spirit doesn't work like that. The way I was brought up in church, singing in the choir and all that stuff. We were raised in the country, old school. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you talk back or whatever, you get hit in your mouth. And they going on about
Exactly.
their business, and you trying to pick yourself up off the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, that made us also have respect for people and respect for ourselves, and
Mm-hmm.
that is what has brought us, to this time. It's too many kids out there that just, getting in trouble and stuff, and I'm praying for them and everything, and we still in the country here in Mississippi, and we still discipline ours, like straight up. It ain't no, you get in the corner and you and taking this away and all that. If you wants to get just uppity and try to disrespect, one of your elders or your mother or your grandmother or whatever, baby, that's all it takes.
Well, since you're here, I want to ask you this. How did you first get to know of the Sussexes or Prince Harry, obviously, but excuse me, had you heard of the Duchess of Sussex before?
Yes, sir. I had well, Suits, and then of course,
Okay,
it was on the news about, Meghan and Harry dating and and all that. I was like, oh my God, like, go ahead, girl, get it. And so I just started to, like, try to find like news articles and stuff on them. I was
right.
watching the TV and everything like that. So and me, I'm the type of person is I don't care who you love, as long as you have love.
Right.
And I don't care your color, your creed, your sex, or whatever it is. Love is love. And that's just it to me. And like I said, I don't like to see people being hated on or disrespected and everything, because of who they love, And so I
Mm-hmm.
started following them then, and then all of a sudden I was on Google, and your podcast popped up. And I was like,
Oh,
let me check
really?
this out.
Nice.
Okay, all right. And I got on there, and honey, I've been on there ever since then. I found the Duchess of Success, PYT, what's it, Facts and 2 Cents, Strive and Thrive. I've been on all of them.
Oh, nice.
I keep
And
up
by
with
the way,
everything.
Mystic Toxin, thank you so much. Mystic Toxin had offered to give us the link, and but since you were putting it through already, I went ahead and used the one that you have. But thank you, Mystic
Thank
Toxin, for
you,
offering.
Mystic. I was just calling Mystic. Because I can type and everything on this phone, but child, sometimes my fingers get in the way, or like the letters are too small or something like that, and I just can't, like, get everybody's name out all at one time. So I be trying to go I be trying to go the short route, and I'm hoping everybody understand who I'm talking to. So
Hmm.
mhm.
Well, Sonia Johnson says, Verda, I'm so glad to see you. You are a beautiful person inside and out, and it shows.
Thank you,
Oh, that is
ma'am.
very nice.
I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Sonia Johnson, for that.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Miss Sonia. I always try to be the best person I can be. I always try to be the best person I can be. And I raised my 2 girls the same way, and my grandbaby is coming up the way too, because there are too few people in this world that, just hold on to God and have, respect for, other people and everything. They worry about stuff that is not important. Life is important, your family is important, even the ones that you don't get along with that can work on your last nerve. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I still pray for them, and I still say hello to them. As my grandma used to say, you feed them with a long handled spoon. And I know a lot of y'all around my age know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I understand the reference there. Long handled spoon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But like I said, I'm so glad that I could finally get on and be able to talk to you guys and be able to tell you that I love you. In Jesus' name, we are all brothers and we are all sisters. And just keep up the prayers and the love and the hope, not only for each other, but for the world. Because the way the world is going right now, we need all the prayer that we can get.
Amen to that. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for checking in with us because you have been in our thoughts and our prayers the past few days. And we just, and I'm glad that we can make sure that whatever help we can give is going where it needs to go because people they be listening and just waiting to either wreak havoc or take advantage. And anyway, so
Yes,
I
sir.
feel better about that now. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes, sir. And I thank you all, and you all have blessings and be well. And like I said, I love you guys, and I'm going to be catching a podcast as much as I can. Because I'm working like in between, like 2 and 3 jobs. But it's kind of hard for me now, because I don't have my vehicle. We're trying to wait, to see what the insurance company is going to say and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. So, thank God I have my cousin who offered us to stay in her home and gave us a place to lay our head. One of my boss men or my ex-boss man, but I still kind of help them part-time, offered us a place to
Mm-hmm.
stay. So we have been truly blessed, and she lives right beside me in another place. So she's able to take me back and forth to work. Like she drops me off whenever she goes. So all of that is a blessing in itself. And like I said, if you got the ones that send something, thank you so much. The ones that are praying for us, thank you so much. Whatever it is, prayer, donation, whatever it is, we are grateful.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Berta. And please stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay cool.
We tried, y'all, because in Mississippi, it's hot down here.
I could
Woo!
imagine.
Yes, Lord. It's like 90, it's probably about 90, I guess about 98 degrees now, but we having like the heat index between 110 and 115. And right now, the power is out. And we waiting on a light
Ooh.
company because I'm sitting up here sweating like a big dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, I was born and raised here. We used to this here.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Berta. And we'll be waiting to hear from you again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Blessings to all. Bye bye.
Okay. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Love you.
Oh wow, that was just amazing, amazing timing. You guys, I was literally sitting here. I had my hands like up and close to me, listening to that, and her tell us and explain to us exactly what happened. I was just like, I had my arms drawn in, and I couldn't keep my mouth closed. I was just shocked, but okay, okay, okay. I was sitting here taking breaths. I was sitting here taking breaths. Okay, okay. Oh yes, Sonia Johnson. And for so many reasons, that was just perfectly timed. Perfectly timed. I could when I saw her name, I'm like, Berta. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for offering the help. Whew. Okay. All right, you guys. I think. Let's see. It's been 2 hours. I think we're good. I am going to give thanks to our faves, and that, of course, would be our queen of everything. I promise I'm going to fix these photos. Our queen of everything, Doria, and our queen of hearts, who has been such a firm fixture of today's speech by Harry, Princess Diana. Oh man, I tell you, I'm really feeling emotions right now. Um, all of them good, by the way. All of them are good, but I'm really feeling emotions today with everything. And again, this is my favorite photo from today. is this one right here. I love that. Um, excuse me. It's as though they are conveying what we're feeling right now. Job well done. Our Duchess is beaming with pride. And as I often say, if you ever wonder why the Duchess of Sussex tends to glance at Harry and look up to him and smile at him, or just look at him adoringly the way that she does, it is because of all of this, of everything, that he's been through and everything that he's overcome, and of course the person that he is today. That is why she beams at him like that, as well she should, and as well so many other people have recently. So okay. Oh, the Squatty channels. Oh, cool. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Yep. Absolutely beautiful. So much love. You know, Gwendolyn Daniels, I think that is going to be our last word of the day. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely beautiful. So much love. I think that works. I think that works. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, great, great. Well, I think we can improve upon that. I think the squad will definitely. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I'm going to do that soon. Okay. Yes, that was the perfect last word, wasn't it? Okay, you guys, let's Ginger Avenger. Again, I'm feeling so much emotion. I'm not sure what to do next. I guess I'm going to have to just kind of lay down and process everything. I think that's called for because I got up a little extra early today. And I'm not going to kid you guys. When I got up extra early, I had some nefarious goals in mind. Now, when I say I woke up early and I had something nefarious in mind, what do you think I was referring to just now? Okay, okay. I'm just gonna fess up. At 7 o'clock, my favorite donut shop opens, and I'm usually not awake at 7 o'clock. But if you don't get there at 7 a.m., you will never get your little grubby hands wrapped around one of those red velvet donuts with the real cream cheese cover. So that's what, yeah. Well, no, Joan Garcia, it was actually Stan's Donuts. Have you guys ever had Stan's Donuts? They originally hail from California. Well, anyway, I ran down to Stan's Donuts and I bought a half a dozen, including the red velvet, which is what they sell out of first. The red velvet is the first to go. So I made sure I ran in the door. I mean, literally, when I pulled up, my foot was dragging on the ground. I had the car door open. My foot was dragging on the ground as I came to a stop. And then I rolled out of the car. And then I rolled across the hood of the other car parked nearby. I mean, the way I emerged from that car, you would have thought they were filming a Wesley Snipe movie. And so as I rolled and jumped up on 2 feet and yanked that door open, I was like, I have a half a dozen, please, which included 2 red velvet donuts. So that is why I got up extra early today. Well, that and of course the speech, but yeah. So when I woke up this morning, that one eye opened as I looked up from my pillow. That one eye opened and said, "Stan's Donuts." And so I ran and I showered and everything, and then I run out the door and jumped in the car and went over there. And I think I got there about maybe 10 minutes after 7. So and then I came back and I started prepping for everything. So that was my morning. And so yeah, so I'll probably want to lay down for just a little bit. But again, Oh yeah, it is so good. Stan's Donuts. They originally hail from California, but the best one the most unusual best one that they have is the pistachio, lemon pistachio donut. It's like an old fashioned covered with lemon pistachio. Oh, oh, that is good. So I got two of those too. All right, you guys, that does it for today. Thank you so much. You guys, I don't know what to say. I'm feeling all kind of emotions. Um, and you all have been a part of all of this today. We've been here for each other, which I think is spectacular. And then just to top it off, I mean, just to make sure that the day was complete, as we were thinking about all the squatties who have been going through it recently, Mo Shannon sent a message to let me know that she's listening and thank you for everything. And of course, Berta Sanchez. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I forget already, but someone is having surgery that we're praying for. So my brother is doing well. My cousin who had the heart surgery, he's doing spectacularly well. So win-win. I think everything is coming together. And on top of that, Harry gave the speech of a lifetime. His voice literally boomed from the podium, and I couldn't be more pleased. I know you are too. So it's the perfect day. Perfect day. Yes, Lottie G. Thank you for that. Lottie G's sister is having surgery, so we're praying about that. And still no word from Miss S, right? But in our prayers, I haven't heard anything. But occasionally I'm just like, and Edith has had a pretty rough year, and anytime I see Edith in the comments, that is a good day. So we will take what we can get, right? Okay. All right, blessings. Okay, so again, thank you everybody, and we are going to, and you guys, this time don't look away. Make sure you all watch Ginger Avenger. I haven't changed anything, but I got a feeling that some of y'all may be multitasking and fixing lunch and getting ready for bed or whatever. But today is a true Ginger Avenger day, so make sure you all watch it. And I'm going to watch it too. I'm not going to think about the other donuts. I'm just going to watch. Okay. And with that, oh, by the way, you guys, you know what else has been missing from today? And of course, I didn't do this. I didn't do that today. And all right. So here we go. Cue Ginger Avenger. Okay. All right. You know what? I did look away. I did look away. I wanted to take a look at the GoFundMe. You know what? After all of that, what do? I instantly turned my head. Woo! Ain't that something? At least I'm confessing. I am confessing my sins. After all of that, I was the first person probably turned my head. I'm like, I've seen this before. Oh man, I wanted to go take a. It was a worthy thing. I realized I have to put my card in there, so I couldn't do it right now. But yeah, I turned I turned my head as soon as it started playing. I'm like, oh, I've seen this before. Oh man. But I'll watch it next time. How about that? All right. So yeah, I'm feeling amazing today. And again, thank you all. And I'm just overwhelmed. So I'll leave it at that. But thank you all. All right. I think we're good, right? All right. All right. I'm looking at the comments. Okay, we need an Avenger for May. I know, Black Queen. I had started working on one, and I know I'm gonna finish it. My computer was going slow, and I just got kind of turned off. But I'll get back to it. Oh, thank you, Connie. Thank you so much. Twitter page. Oh, excellent. Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you, Hyacinth. Oh, yeah, and Hyacinth, thank you. I think you sent a super chat earlier, and I didn't get a chance to say thank you, but thank you for the super chat, and thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Okay. All right. Oh, speaking of that, let me see. Where did I put my phone? All right. Just to make sure. Let me just check one thing before I go. Oh, okay. Oh, my package was okay. Y'all, I gotta go. My Amazon is here. I gotta go. I gotta love y'all, but Amazon is here. I do. I swear I do, but Amazon is here. Let me see. Okay. I know. I gotta fix that. I know, and I keep saying that. That's sometimers. Yeah, I think they dropped it off already, but I didn't look at my phone for a little while, and I just saw that. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to go because I got a couple of things that I'm waiting for. Is that here yet? Out for delivery. Okay, that's out. The other one is here. Okay, love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. I may do an edited video tonight with some of my favorite highlights from the day. So look forward to that. If not tonight, then late tonight and early tomorrow. Okay. And I have an appointment tomorrow, so I may start a little bit later tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll get everything ready. So then when I'm done with the appointment, maybe I can come back at noon or whatever. Oh, you know what's so weird? I usually start at noon my time, and it's just now 12:30. That's what's so weird. I'm not used to finishing so early today. I'm not used to finishing so early. We can talk for another hour and a half. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. But if it did, if it could or it did, I'm just saying, but that's not going to happen. Oh man. I'm in such a good mood, you guys. That's what it is. I am in I am, how does Harry say it? Over the moon. I'm over the moon right now. That's what's going on. Um, that's what I'm feeling right now. So that's why I'm just like, but then again, let me go get my Amazon package, y'all. Let me make sure it's here. Is it on the way or is it here? One of them is on the way. The other one I think may be here. But yeah, as much as I love you all, my Amazon is just way too important to me because I need another key fob holder. Do you understand? I need a key fob holder for my key. How have I made it? Oh, you know what? It's not here. It's not here. It's just, when I saw it, I thought, oh, it must be here, but it's not here. Because I need another key fob holder because the one that I got is messed up. So, okay. It's not here yet. All right. I was about to go running out of here, but I need a new key fob holder. So, very important. In that case,
Yes, Prince. Trenchtown wants $245 billion. That's what Trenchtown wants. $345 billion. Yes, thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what Trenchtown wants. Yes. What do you mean?
I just knocked myself out of the chat. I just literally knocked myself out of the chat, but it didn't disconnect, so that's not bad. But I did. I literally just knocked myself out the chat. Oh man, so that probably means that it's time for me to go. So again, you guys, thank you for thank you for hanging out. It has been phenomenal. Excuse me. See there, I'm getting all choked up just thinking about it. But yes, it has been phenomenal. Oh, what is that one? Okay, can I do that one? Let me see. No, not that one. Okay, this one? No, not that one. Okay, you guys, I'm done. You're done. I was going to share just one more thing, but maybe not necessary. Oh, I tell you what, we can go out with this one. I hope it doesn't make you cry at the end like it did me, but I'll just skip it forward a little bit. And we'll go out with this. As soon as we get to the end of this, I'm done. I got 5 left.
Being the year of the centenary, I think it's important to ensure that we support initiatives that are continuing my grandfather's legacy and ensuring that people get to, know more about his history. There are a lot of people who actually don't even know what Nelson Mandela really did. They know who he is, but they don't actually really know the extent of what he went through and what he did.